Hello everybody, Epic Mewtwo here. Today, I know we're on JP, but this is actually technically a showcase for you global guys. This Gohan, oh, if I can click on him, there we go. This Gohan right here, the long-haired Cell Saga Saiyan Armor Gohan, or at least I think that's from the Cell Saga when they're training in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. If not, it's from when he has the armor on Planet Dynamic, but either way, besides my lack of knowledge for the card's art, the card itself is going to be the next World Tournament prize on Global. This was just the last World Tournament prize for JP. And I happened to place kind of high on this World Tournament on JP just because of the fact that LRTN was on it and I wanted to get a copy of him as soon as he came out, and this was the reward. So I figured since I had this Gohan, you know, I might as well go and showcase him. So I did end up getting two, so I put in a little bit of dupe system investment, as you can see. Now with a new JP update that there may be a news video on the channel for it or not, you can actually see the percent that they're done now, which is pretty cool. But you can see that I gave him all crit and dodge. Now he's not that hard of a hitting unit. Also I put it in top left just in case you didn't realize. But he is pretty defensive, so I thought I'd give him some dodge, you know, just for that little bit of an extra defensive boost. And you know, the crit just in case he does hit hard. His super is farmable, but it's only a 50% chance. Let's actually go over what the man does since I'm talking about him here. Leader skill is nothing you're really going to be using. Super attack is the Masenko, causes supreme damage and raises attack and defense by 30% for 3 turns. So that's already a defense boost for the man, which is pretty cool. Because the INT type doesn't really have a lot of defensive units. Like literally I'm pretty sure it's just like LR Piccolo and maybe INT Godku, and that's about it. So I feel like this guy could definitely fit that role if you're looking for that. His passive, breaking away from dependence, I actually like that a lot. Plus 3 key attack and defense, plus 60% when facing 2 or less enemies. So that is pretty cool. So that means that his passive is actually going to activate quite frequently. So if you're facing more than 2 enemies, that it won't be often. That's only on a couple stages anyway. But his passive just won't activate for that turn. But then obviously later in the match it will. So we're actually facing we're going to be facing the Gogeta event today just because it has 2 enemies, because you know there's no point in it showing it not going off because it's just not working then. So I figured I'd do this stage. There's a couple bosses on here. It's a decently hard event, and the guy himself, here's the problem with INT, right? I'm fitting this guy on the team. Now, there is another showcase that I'm going to recommend. The Truth DT, another fellow Dokkan YouTuber, did a showcase of this man on the Hybrid Saiyans team. I don't have Dokkan, so I decided that, or Dokkan, jeez. I don't have Gohan, excuse me, Ultimate Gohan. So I decided that I'm showcasing him on INT. So I'll leave that video in the description if you want to see this man on Hybrid Saiyans. But Piccolo is really the only defensive unit, so that's why I'm trying him out. And I honestly might run him on my team full time. We'll see how that goes. But either way, the problem I was saying here is that INT is a pretty like solid team. It's got like very staple units on the team already. You know, there's not really room to put in another unit. So that's kind of the issue here. We'll just blow past these guys because we would anyway. So that's kind of the issue here, is that like he doesn't, like, he fits well on the team. He links with everyone, at least with one link on the team right now except for Gogeta. But you know, he kind of doesn't fit, you know, because usually with this team I'm running, well, Pandel usually replaces him, and that's usually the team I end up running. So I don't know, we'll have to see if there's another place that I can fit him. He does link with Pandel, which is pretty cool. But yeah, Gogeta's the only character he doesn't link with on this team. He actually links quite well with LR Gohan, which is pretty cool. And he links well with LR Piccolo, obviously, because, you know, they share a lot of links. So as you can see there, he doesn't link with Gogeta. And he's actually going to get his super here. So here's what we're going to do. We'll see how much he can tank for against a type advantage here. So, or type disadvantage, excuse me. Alright, so we actually don't want Gogeta to super in this situation just because I want to show off Gohan a little bit more. Alright, so Piccolo's going to do his thing, and then Gohan will attack. Now, keep in mind, this guy is SA1, but I'm running him as more of a defensive unit, so the SA10, you know, doesn't really matter as much. Okay, wow! That's pretty impressive, actually. Wow, okay, he tanked for more than Gogeta did. That's actually pretty impressive. So, like I said, I like this guy a lot because, you know, there's not as much defense. Oh boy, is LR Gohan just gonna super either way? Yeah! Alright, then we'll, I guess we'll just have him tank it. Because LR Gohan, you know what? I probably should have put Gogeta out there. But that's okay. We already got to see Gohan do his thing, so it's fine. But yeah. Like I said, at least in my eyes, ooh, LR Gohan with that dodge. This team doesn't really have that much defense. Like, LR Gohan's pretty tanky. And, you know, then there's Piccolo. And there's not really much else, at least that you would, like, feasibly run on the team. Like I said, In Godku is okay. But, you know, I'm not really running him these days. And two, this team is pretty much, you know, like, you could just beat it before they kill you, like any event that you're facing. But, nonetheless, it's still important to have some defense, you know. So I feel like he's really good at that. Alright, let's see how he does with type advantage here. So he does link with Vegeta, but it is only a attack boost link. Here, I'll show you that here. So look, he's got the attack boost, moved away from Piccolo. He's still got it. Piccolo gives him Ki, and then move him away, and he moves down a little bit there. So we are actually going to... I want to keep him on rotation with Piccolo, just so that he can keep getting super attacks. And then we'll keep Vegeta in the back. I probably normally wouldn't do that, but just because we're showcasing the mans here, why not? Alright, so he already is taking, like, nothing, which is awesome. And obviously that's partly because of type advantage. Okay, so he's still hit for 100k. So for SA1, that's not too terrible. You know, obviously his super is farmable, like I said. It takes a while though to do it. That's why I put it in top left. I was like, yeah, no, I don't think I'm feasibly gonna do that grind. You know, I got other stuff to focus on in the game. But nonetheless, he is farmable. So, but I mean, this team already has enough firepower as it is that it's almost not even necessary. To, you know, to kind of like run him in terms of a like attacking unit. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm running him more defensively. That's why I gave him all that dodge, because, you know, like I said, defensive. So, and then he can crit if he wants to. But either way, LR Gohan's probably going to tank this here. But I'm glad that this is actually working out pretty well with our rotations here. We're getting to see Gohan tank pretty much every single time, which is exactly what I wanted, actually. Because, you know, I obviously wanted to see him in action. Alright, cool. So let's have him... okay, so this is good too. He gets a boost from the Goku there. Doesn't get Ki, but he does get attack. So here's what we'll do. LR Piccolo certainly will not take him out there. So we're gonna do this, and we'll have him get the boost from both characters. And then we should be fine. I trust both of them to tank pretty well. Obviously, LR Piccolo is going to tank fine. And this team has 300k anyway with LR Gohan on it, so I'm not too worried. Alright, Piccolo's going to hit like a flower. That's okay. Ooh, we should have put Gohan in the front there so we could see that super. Oh, well, it's okay. Alright, so Piccolo's going to take 75. That's still quite a bit. Alright, go for it, Gohan. How much are you going to do? Okay, alright, 100k. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so he is still taking like nothing. Wow. That's pretty impressive. Cool. So this guy is definitely working pretty much exactly how I wanted him to. Like, I wanted a defensive unit for INT, and he seems to fit the bill quite well. Okay, actually, can Gogeta even get a super here? Yeah, he can, but I'm not going to give it to him because we'll see if we can maybe get one more turn out of Gohan by not giving anyone a super here. Now, LR Gohan, yeah, LR Gohan won't kill him in one hit. Unless Gogeta decides to, you know, be a boss and, you know, additional or whatever, but... Oh, actually, this might be bad. I put Gogeta in the front. This could actually be really bad. Oh, no, I think we'll be fine. With how much LR Gohan tanks, I think we'll be okay. Alright, my mans, what you gonna do? Dang, only 700k. What a rip-up. No, I'm just kidding. Now, do keep in mind, I believe... No, he doesn't. I think he must just have high defense for that to be a crit and it'd only do that much damage. Okay, we'll have Gohan sit in the front here because this is actually perfect. We'll use a Senzu Bean just in case. Just in case. Okay, So this is actually perfect. So if he does super us here, then this is actually the like optimal setup that I wanted to happen for this. And then we'll just have Gogeta actually put in work this time. Alright, so he's okay, so he's taking quadruple. There's the dodge. Quadruple digit damage isn't bad. Now keep in mind his super hasn't gone off yet. Now it has. So only his passive had gone off by that point. And there we go. He's only taken 81 damage. So I definitely prefer him as a defensive unit. Like I said, this team already has enough firepower anyway between 2 Gogetas and LR Gohan. Now I know not everyone has LR Gohan, but still, you get my point. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, I see you. I see you out here. I see you, my mans. Alright, we're just gonna have, we'll have the team finish this out, and then we'll be, hitting the road here. Alrighty, LR Gohan, we'll just have you wail out with your damage. Okie dokie. Alright, cool. So Gogeta will easily be able to take that, and between the both of them, they'll take him out, no problem. This actually went very well. My last showcase that I did, I don't know why, I seem to remember that it didn't go as well as I wanted it to, but that actually went pretty well. So, as you can see, I think that he's definitely a unit that you want to pick up, especially if you have INT or Hybrid Saiyans. He fits pretty well with the team. He definitely jives pretty well. You probably won't have him on rotation, but you can keep him linked with, LR Piccolo and LR Gohan, when they are together, because I know we didn't really link with LR Gohan here, but trust me, he does link with him. I played around with him a bunch before we started. So yeah, he's definitely a pretty good unit. I honestly, like, when I get some of these, like, World Tournament units, I look at them, I'm like, yeah, they're okay. But, honestly, he's pretty good. So, for global players, the tournament coming up, I definitely recommend picking this guy up. He's honestly not half bad. And I feel like the INT needed a more defensive unit, at least I felt like it did, and I feel like he definitely fits the bill. So yeah, but you definitely want him to be getting supers off, and that's not too hard. Gohan and Piccolo both give him keys, so that actually works pretty well. Alrighty, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have some good luck grinding the World Tournament. I know that's always a grand old time, and I'll catch you in the next one. Epic Mewtwo out. Peace.